Let's see what we have here. So I think last night just mute myself here. I think last night I was doing maybe things a little bit wrong, so I needed to go back and read a little bit more about Stripe. So first thing, let's go back to the Stripe dashboard. And we need actually to create, where is it? A subscription. Create a test subscription and not a test subscription. Weird. Okay, payments, customers, billing. Subscriptions. Create subscription to collect recurrent payment. Scheduled, current. So here, why do I need to create a customer? I need to just define my subscription. So maybe this is, let me check my notes. Okay, so I think something changed. Because here we have subscriptions. So let's learn more about subscription first. Guide to run through basic subscription. However, Stripe built-in flexibility allows for nearly limitless subscription. Discount, text, period, multiple plans. Using the dash, most of the subscription document explain. Let's see. New subscription. Okay. All right, we added a customer. Let's see if we can add subscriptions. New one. I don't know why do I need to select a customer. Add a product. So I think. All right. So I think like the V3 changed a little bit, so we might have a products with different plans, and then the subscription will be connected to a product. So when we create a product, we will select a customer, which is the test customer that we have, but we can create it like dynamically from. We already have the customer stuff, and we add the product. So let's say basic. And then we can start the subscription, which will be like start subscription. So basically we need to do all of this now using the APIs. Okay, so let's go to, this is a complete kind of checkout form. So we might adapt this to our billing form. Let me just move this a little bit here and come on. Scale the code. Okay. Stripe provider. So I guess we can remove all of this for now. Because, okay, checkout and then on submit, blah, blah, blah. And then we inject Stripe in here. And then the card section will be a separate component. And the address section will be a separate component. So let's go here, start a new folder, maybe call it Stripe. And then here we will need to have, okay, maybe we can move the checkout form in here. Yes, move. And in the billing, we can remove all of this. And then the checkout form is in, now it's in yeah. Okay. Are we in, yeah, billing? So let's go to the checkout form. And then here. So probably we will copy all of this for now, and then we'll do some cleanup. All right, so we don't need this address section for now. We will only work on this card section. We can do confirm order, and we will list the plans in here, and then we can send them later on. Okay, so card confirmation payment. Use to get from here, we called create payment to create a payment method. See our card methods documentation. So we do this, receive payment, and you can also use confirm payment, confirm card setup to create. I think what we need to do probably is to only, we need only to create a token to create a subscription. So maybe delete all of this here. Let me see. So I think we only need to create the token, but let's see what's missing here. Card element, that's the card element. We create a payment method, received start payment method. You can also use, yeah, I think we don't need all of this for now. And this is also not needed. We only need to create this token and then I think this is a promise, and we get the token. Yeah, I think it's like, if you see when I do then here, I think we need the token, and then maybe we need to console log the token for now. Okay, let's look for the card section, which is this one. Yeah, we will still also need this checkout. Yeah, elements. All right, and then we have the provider. Maybe we can put everything in one file in here. So this one, this thing. Okay, let's finish this and then we can deal with the rest. Let's remove all of these stuff. So checkout form, we're missing the card section, which is in here. Let's close some of the stuff that we don't need. inside the Stripe, let's add a card section .js. Save it here, and then this will be from card section. We don't need this address section because this is coming from the example. All right, so we have the card section, we have the form, and then we will be able to create this token. Now we need to, so this is already done. And here, next, when you're building component, checkout form, you want to work with form description. All right, so this one is with the Stripe provider, and then the checkout. Okay, this can be in the billing section that we will add, so we will add later. So here, let's create this store checkout. I would call it subscription checkout JS, and then paste it here, and then here this will be injected checkout form from checkout form. Okay, and then this should be subscription checkout. All right, and then in billing, maybe you can look for provider. Yeah. So we had this provider before. Probably you don't need this form. And as it's mentioned here, we can import our subscription checkout from components, Stripe, and then subscription checkout, and then put the subscription checkout in here. Okay, so if this works fine, we should be able to, okay, let's see. There was maybe a wrong, so login, I am logged in, dashboard, billing. And this is weird. I should not see plans, or at least login, yeah, dashboard, billing. Okay, maybe we should stop the server and yarn develop again, because I don't remember having these like the plans, because we removed them. Okay, something wrong with building. Okay, apparently we did the wrong import in, where was this one? SRC components, checkout. Cannot resolve. Let's look for this. Was Stripe. Okay. So this should be components. And probably I also have an extra M in here for no particular reason. Cannot resolve components. Yeah, because, oh man. Okay, and login. I really need to fix this redirect billing. Okay, something else is crashing. Let's see. Inject Stripe content outside of elements. I did like. Do I need? Yeah, I think we might need to. Oh, but elements are inside of this subscription checkout, right? Yeah, we have the elements in here. Do we need also elements in this section? No, I don't think so. Okay. In which component is this? Failed context. The context tag is marked as required in inject, but value is undefined. Card element. Card section. Checkout form. Let's look, what does this mean in Google? I don't know what's Redux uses to prevent this. You try to pure. Let's see. To use inject stripe, you cannot do so on component that renders elements directly. You must pull out the code that elements wraps into its own component. Yeah, we did that. So we have this blah 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 card elements. Checkout elements. Weird totally doing this here, and then are we doing inject stripe in the wrong form though? Because here, okay, this is the card element. No, it's like, yeah, this is similar to what we have in here. I don't understand this error. Billing 28. Ah, okay. I think I should I had like this extra checkout form for no freaking reason. Okay, logged in. I am logged in. Go to billing. Come on, show me something. Yeah. All right, so let's do some styling just to stay consistent. We have already like a predefined class for Tailwind for like buttons. Okay, so there's that's that. Maybe MT4, like have some margin. Okay. And maybe like what do we have with settings? Let's take still the same styles from settings to have this white background. And this is that. Okay, where do we have for form? Okay, let's take this and go. Can have it here, and then just to stay consistent with the styling. Okay. Let's add some, okay, card details. And then there's this. So before we continue with the styling, so let's test this. We should see 42, 42. 42, 42. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. And then maybe confirm the order. Okay, yeah, and we're receiving a token. Yeah, there's something. So, yeah, we receive first we receive a token, and we take this token. We need to send it to a server side something. In our case, it will be a Netlify function probably, and that Netlify function will create the subscription, create the customer, and assign subscription to a customer. And to do that, where are we? So this is the subscription. Navigate to products page, add test product or new to create test product, blah blah blah. Yes, we add a click on add pricing plan button. Okay, and then set up the elements, blah blah blah. Convert payment information collected by elements into a payment method object that is. You can use the code to set, create a customer with payment. So here we would, get Stripe, and then we do Stripe customer create. Do we need the payment method in here? Okay, so we need the payment method, the email, and then default payment method. It creates a new customer and attach the payment method on one API call. Okay, that's nice. So once we have the customer, we create a subscription, we give it the customer, and this is the ID of our subscription and its plan, and latest invoice payment intent. So we create the subscription, and then here this is to create. Okay. Okay, I think then we need to error or result payment method, and then we send this to our server. Okay. So these are the elements, that's fine. We need to create this payment method, and then call this create customer, and then send it the email and then the payment method. And then we create a Netlify function that does this, which will take this payment method, the email of the user, and then once the customer is created, we'll get this payload and it has the customer ID. Then still in the same Netlify function, we will do this Stripe, and then create a subscription and attach it to this customer. And after that, we should have a customer connected to a subscription, and we can actually use this customer ID. We can send it back to our front end side, and then add this as a metadata to the Netlify identity. And then when the user log in later, we can pull in this customer data and see if they are subscribed or not. Okay, so I guess let's first create this payment method. So subscription checkout. I guess this is our form. This is where we create everything. For now, I will kind of hardcore type card. This also can create something why this create token. I guess it will do also the same and give us this token. I think so. So what's the this is the token, and what should we get after we create the payment method? Yeah, because I feel like here we are doing the same. We create this token and then send it. So let's try using just this token, and then if it doesn't work, we can do the creation of the payment method. Yeah. Create customer. Or maybe we don't need the token, and then let's follow just the tutorial here. Maybe that was like some old stuff that, okay. So instead of the token, let's use this. And then here, let's console log first the results, make sure we're getting something. Card, and then okay, let's maybe go to so here we get the element, and then from here we call create a payment method. See our create payment method documentation for more blah blah blah. You can also use confirm payment with payment intents API automatically confirm flow. See our confirmation. You can also use create token to create tokens. See our tokens documentation for more blah blah. With create token, you will not need to pass the reference to the element. It will be inferred automatically. Token type can optionally be inferred. This verb create token blah. So let's go to this create token and see what does it do. Because if it's working and it's less code, then might be worth it. To convert information collected by card element into a single-use token API that you safely pass to your server to use in API calls. Yeah, I think this looks okay. And we don't need this. Create token, card element, and then we have I'm a bit confused here because I kind of like the create token method because it does I mean it just creates one kind of token, so this would be a result of the token. Result is not defined. Where is it? Yeah, obviously, yeah. Confirm order. Yeah, we see the token type card used false created blah blah blah, and then card ID. Okay, so here we will need to send the ID somewhere, but now we have that part. Let's create the function, and we will use Netlify function. I guess I can do netlify.com. We can go here, functions, Control deployed along with the rest of your Netlify site, and then plus your function benefit. So let's go to the documentation of functions. Configure and deploy. So here, setting function and enter the path to your directory. What? I can't add it here. Deploy settings. Okay, let's delete this and have a folder called what's going on here? Okay. There's some tutorials probably. Let's go and get like some code examples. I'm interested in how we can. Is there any Stripe payment processing? I guess there's also Gatsby store. Yeah, here we do the charge. Okay, so I suppose no. You'll be able to process this purchase. So let's see here. Build Webpack, Netlify, build a Lambda SRC, and then Lambda serve. Okay. Okay, so since we will need to use the Stripe, where's the Lambda SRC that I need? Okay, this is because we need to have Stripe, and as you probably know, in like the serverless world, we you need to package everything in one file. That's how serverless function is working. You need to run just one file, and here probably we are using Webpack. This one here. Yeah. And then we're injecting that into here. So we don't need this. This is the Lambda. This is where we will build the sources from here and put it here. Okay. So let's put this on the side here and then try to prepare these functions. So I don't know why it's stopped creating folders, but I don't know. I have something in the desktop and so in the site in here inside of functions, probably we don't need the function anymore, because what we want to do is create this folder called maybe we can put it inside too. Yeah, let's do functions and then lambda src and this will be lambda. Yeah. Okay, and then Netlify, this one we will create it on the main. We'll create this here. What's wrong with this? This code. I think I just crashed Visual Studio Code. I can't create folders anymore, so let me restart that. Okay, functions, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, here we will need Netlify, the toml file, and in here we will need a publish. So publish will be the public folder. The functions will be inside of functions lambda. All right. Here is our entry src scripts, JS, output, bundle.js. I'm not sure how okay, Stripe is bundled in here. How's this lambda src is built? That's what I'm interested in. If I Netlify lambda. Okay, there's this Netlify lambda build. So maybe we don't even need this webpack stuff. We will only need to install Netlify lambda. Exactly. And probably, yeah, because this is like serving the stuff. It doesn't, development concurrently webpack server content base src run and then lambda serve. So let's add yarn. add the Netlify Lambda. So this will package our stuff. And this will be probably dev dependency. And we need to install Stripe. Oh man, yeah, MVM. Probably I need to remove the node modules. Stripe. But I think we're getting there. Since we figured out how we can, this is still like, since we figured out how we can create this token, and then now we will send it to the serverless function, and then hopefully be able to process the payment. I have like, maybe I can stay for another, I think 10 minutes, try to at least set up the functions, and then tomorrow we can finish that. Yeah, I need to reinstall everything, so. And I gotta say, like, the documentation for Stripe is really awesome. I had some difficulties with it before, but I needed just to understand what's going on. Create customer. Okay. So in our build command, we need also to build the, where is it? Don't need this. We need also to build the serverless function in here. So we need to do this and then add it here. So this will make sure that we are building also Lambda, and then I guess then we can start getting some of this code. Okay, I think I'll just follow this thing to, because this is like, it seems like a complete thing. We create the customer, and then we assign the subscription to the customer, and then we send it back to the clients again. So let's just take this one and then in our Stripe subscription form, checkout form, instead of the token, let's console log result, and to get the card element we can do it here. This is easy. Let's see if we still have a working code base. Log in, dashboard, billing. Okay. Confirm. Yeah, we still have, okay. This object is kind of token. Is it though? Stripe is not defined. 11. This dot props dot stripe. Okay. I have the yeah. I mean we don't have run develop yet. Interesting. So maybe let's first kill everything on the port. Okay, we killed that. Now let's try it again. Okay, logged in, dashboard billing. This is the card. Just keep hitting 424242. I think you can fill in all the stuff. Okay, we have our payment method. This is the payment method. We have the token that we will send. Billing detail, we have like the email. This will be replaced later. The name, we have also access the name, we can replace it. The idea later is we can have a context that's sharing all these information, and then we put it at the top wrapper element, and then it will be available in our checkout form. But for now we can have like this as hard coded. So we have the payment method, and if we go to, let me close some. So we created the payment method, and now we need to do some fetch, or I can install maybe Axios because I'm more familiar with that. Or probably we can use fetch because I think it's already available on the browser. But to be more safe, let's add Axios. Okay. Let's run the server again. Here we'll import Axios from Axios. And where is it? Here, so this will be Axios post. So this is the URL. So I think the URL will be something a little bit different. Okay, let's see here. Lambda endpoint. Where's this Lambda endpoint? Okay, Netlify and then functions. All right. So let's see. We have these functions lambda and lambda src. So let's first here we will find out what's the this will be the lambda URL. We will find out what we need to do there. So we created the payment method. We need to send email and then payment method. So email, we can still keep this one as hard-coded for now. Let's just copy this. And payment method will be from result and then payment. Okay, where was it? Did I close? Oh no. Okay, with dashboard billing. For two, confirm order, and we should receive. Okay, come on. Class, do you mean class name? We don't have this. Oh man. Okay, and remove this part for now. Okay, so it's payment method and then ID. So result dot payment method dot ID. This is the thing. Okay, so we will send this result dot payment method dot ID. All right, and then obviously we will have so we don't need to do the response.json because Axios will convert everything for us. So here we will have customer, and we will console log our customer. Okay, and now we move to the code for our server. I think this is still, yeah. So this what we're gonna do with in the serverless function. So we go to the lambda src, create a file, call it. Maybe create customer, and then so this is I think this is filled up by Stripe. If you hover over it, it's like my API key. It's my test API key. Yeah, and I think we need to go to the lambda src and steal some code from here, because any lambda function needs to be wrapped in this handler. So we will do export of handler, and this will be okay function event context and callback. This is we call when we are done. Let's copy our snippet, paste our snippet here. Yeah, this is a nice check. And then this is the data. We can parse it. Okay, we parse the data. And then here, this will be, so if we send the email, this email here will be data.email. And probably, yeah, this check is not bad also to have here, but here we will need the email and then payment method. I don't know why it's not styling my code. Data.email, and here this will be okay. Payment method. So, and this token will be replaced by the payment method token, like this one and this one. And so this is like, since this is kind of an await, we can do maybe we can keep it and have this async, and callback status code, and then headers. These can be defined on top. All right, this looks like okay-ish. So let's push this and then see what Netlify will tell us. Okay, dot commit. So right now we're just adding a customer, but that's fine. Once we have that handled, we can add more code to this one to create a subscription and attach it to a customer. So maybe I just want to open this in a separate. Functions lambda src. And if I save, yeah. Okay. Let's go back to Netlify and then see, are we deploying anything? Okay, something failed. Stripe secret key found in Gatsby config. No Stripe secret key found in Gatsby config. Gatsby config. Okay, Stripe secret. So this is the, yeah, I think we don't need this anymore, at least for now. So probably we can and then get let's push this. Okay, so it's installing. Let's see if it deploys the functions. do we have? Yeah, we still have. Oh man, we still have this. We didn't get rid of. All Stripe product. So okay, let's remove this. We'll trigger another deploy. Hopefully now that will fix it. Mm-hmm. And thank you for the 2 persons watching my struggle with Stripe, by the way. Thanks for sticking around. Okay. No, don't tell me there's another error. Come on. Netlify lambda not found. What? I'm pretty sure I installed the Netlify lambda. Come on, seriously? The engine node is incompatible with this model expected version to be, of course. VM use this. Just give me 1 sec. No, مانيش ستريم. عامل بوز. أنا جيت كاي 2 minutes. يا خلي بشي يترب. Okay, back. So we were missing this dependency. Where is it? It's Netlify Lambda. Oh, yeah. Probably I should set my default node version to 10 using MVM. I guess it's time. What? It's gonna be called create customer. Okay. So in checkout form, we will need, this will be, we'll hard code it for now. This will be rubber goose.dev slash .netlify out functions, and this will be create customer. This should be it, but we can test this locally once our stuff is build. No such file or directory find in repo lambda src. Oh man, okay. This is frustration. So build, this will be functions lambda src. Path. Okay, one more build. We're gonna do this. Okay, awesome. Looks like they did all the build and stuff. Okay, this is still Gatsby building stuff. I guess we need to wait a little bit. Okay, site is live. Cool. So let's go to functions. Why there's no functions in here? Maybe settings. Maybe we can, okay, functions / lambda. Let's go back to functions. Maybe there's anything. Is there anything detected? Actively running in production. Settings and using settings. Designate a directory in your repository where Netlify can find the compile functions to deploy. You can also define this. So maybe let's remove this from here since it's defined in the TOML thing. And let's try to test this function. It should be deployed and we should have the correct URL somehow. Okay, we're logged in, we go to the dashboard, billing. Come on. Okay, so that's probably, okay, we can fix that in a little bit. So, confirm order. A header is present in request resources. So this is the checkout form. Access to blah 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 functions, create customer from origin has been blocked by course policy response to pre-flight request doesn't pass access control. So let's see if we have anything now changed in terms of functions. So it's saying functions and then lambda. Functions lambda. Something is wrong with Visual Studio Code. I don't know what's going on. So functions and then lambda. And what does the so maybe if we Okay. Remove this and remove this extra functions. So let's go here and then reveal in Finder. Move these two to this one and then delete this one. So let's have it like in, and then here we have it in Lambda. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I know why. This folder was not maybe committed. Let's see again. But did I even import Stripe to? Maybe this one should move outside, like here. Yeah. We'll be doing deploys left and right. Since we deployed that, let's see if we still, okay, there's still no function. Oh, come on. There's a plugin here. Lambda JSON stringify endpoint in this one, but build and then Lambda src. This is weird. Probably because here. Then let's go back. No. Lambda. Still doesn't find any function. This is frustrating. Oh man. Let's see deploys. Function. Different functions path detected, going to use the one specified in the Netlify configuration. Versus function lambda in the Netlify UI. Creating functions prep folder. Probably, yeah. Clear cache and deploy site again. So probably because I messed up with the settings, it created some conflict and it didn't create the correct path. Let's do this again. And I cleared the cache so to make sure that we do a fresh deploy. Oh, it's been an hour and a half now. Okay. Netlify. Okay, let's see, functions. Still says 0 functions. No functions found in production to see function another master. This is creating functions. So it did create this. Create customer and then there's errors here. Netlify not modern Bob. Of course, there is an error somewhere. Syntax error. Unexpected token in 26.4. Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is me, stupid me. That's why the function does not show up, because there was this extra or element. And that's also probably, I should have noted that, because also the code was not auto-formatting. It's usually prettier if your code looks fine from syntax-wise, it should auto-format it. And if it's not formatting, there's probably an issue in your code. Okay, let's wait for the build again. But I'm confident. I think hopefully this will work. And no more, we will have no more. Yeah, entry point, blah, 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 and created this stuff. And it's, yeah, now a Lambda and the site is live. Let's hopefully if we go to functions, yeah, we have one. Man. Yeah, so this is the function. So now if we do yarn develop, run our server again. And for some reason, yeah, okay. I was using a different wrong and node version. So let's see. Okay. This should refresh. Okay, log in. I am logged in. Go to the dashboard, billing, and hit the 4.2. Confirm the order. Header is present in the request resources. Post to this one. 502. Access to blah 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 from origin blah 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 has been blocked by course policy no access control. Header is present in the request resources. What are you talking about? So these are the headers. And we're clearly allowing them. Is there any settings that we need to set in here? Invoke error. Status is not defined. Invoke error. Error type, reference error, and then error status is not defined. Do you have any status somewhere here? Status is, but this is. Okay. This is the. I think this should be the customer. Yeah. Return. Yeah, I think we created already a customer since we reached that level, and once we try to send back the customer, things went wrong because I was just sending a wrong variable name. So now, hopefully when this is deployed, we try again and we should receive the customer object. all is good. So let's go back again and then confirm. Yeah, and I think we have a customer. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's working. I'm about to cry. Okay, this is amazing. So everything works. What we need to do is continue on with this like tutorial. You can see here we have the payment method. And then now we need to create this subscription with a customer. Yeah, and then basically give it a plan. And then I guess tomorrow we'll continue with that. We'll grab the IDs of the plans. Probably we'll start sending them from our client because we have these IDs of these plans, and we should be done with Stripe. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. So see you next day, like tomorrow. Bye bye.